Can you hear me, God? I really need to talk to you. Can you hear me, God? I really need to talk to you. Can you hear me, God? I'm down and feeling blue. Can you hear me, God? I'm trying hard to get through. Can you hear me, God? I'm gonna pray until you do. Can you hear me, God? I really need to talk to you. I'm trying to get a hold of you, and I don't know what to do, 'cause the world is making me blue. Can you hear me, God? I'm feeling so down today. Can you hear me, God? I'm gonna sit here and pray. Can you hear me,
So
God?
hopefully the robot will do this portion of it as well. But at the moment, we have a human neurosurgeon that exposes the brain. So the robot has this tiny needle. It's about the size of red blood cells, so really long. Getting underneath inside this thread loop, you grasp it, and then you insert it into the brain 128 times. There's a total of 8 electrodes per thread, so a total of 1,000 channels. And this is done while avoiding vasculature. And then once all the threads are inserted, implant basically replaces this hole, and then you put the skin flap over, everything is invisible, and you become a cyborg.
Can you hear me, God? I'm gonna sit here and pray. Can you hear me, God? I'm praying till you do. Can you hear me, God? Need to know what you have to say. Can you hear me, God? I really need to talk to you. How's it going? What are we, 6 days into the new year, 2026. Going great already, ain't it? Absolutely not. No signs of it getting any, hear that? Just more signs of the same old thing. Why? Because as a whole, as a nation, and also on personal levels, we don't want to repent, right? We don't truly want change. And I know people, real personally, that prove this right out. Sometimes very ignorantly, and they act like other people can't see it, right? But it's just a fact. For all of us, everything I talk about, you know, once again, I gotta watch out because how I talk, how I say this stuff. Certainly not being personal towards anyone, not trying to personally, right? I mean, going off examples and talking about all of us as a whole, right? And while we're all different in our own ways, in many, many ways, we're very much the same. And sometimes that's just a natural thing, and then other times it's just the way we're programmed, right? Anyways, we'll discuss this a little bit, and then, I don't know, share a few thoughts is all we're doing today. But, you know, so here we are, and every year it's the same thing. Everyone talk about their New Year's, New Year, and you see the posts, or you hear people talk about it, it's going to be a great year, this and that, and they set their resolutions and break them by the time they wake up, you know, stuff like that. And the point is, on a whole, we all know, you know, there's something inside of most of us right now telling us that stuff ain't right, right? And I'm saying that's because here we are in the end of the world, right? We're the last generation, okay? Like,
my actual generation, some of us, will very possibly live to see that final day. But, you know, anyone born after us, if, you know, they live a normal length of life, they will definitely, like my child, my son, this is why, you know, now's not a good time to be raising kids, right, in this world. But this is how it is. But we all know that, and but it's been like this for decades, right? Everything needs to get better. Everything needs to change, right? Because we didn't want to see where things were really good enough, and we just needed to take those little few things that were wrong and get rid of them. Instead, we kept going on, got to change everything. Everything changes for the worse, and it continues to change for the worse. Case in point, sound like something hissed at us. Pay no attention to the sirens. They're constantly all day long. Anyways, so case in point is this right here. You know, we all know about all this, it's going down, right? Mark of the beast, all that stuff, right? Transhumanism. Well, they're gambling all in on it, right? This is the thing. This is what people don't understand. They're gonna waste everybody's money and force us into this. It don't matter how costly it is, how much it puts you in the hole and you know, and then into the negative to finance it. We're all the ones that are paying for it. You be right there, don't you? Oh, must be a big important funeral. That's why the sirens keep going. Anyways, they're over there across the bridge. Crossing the bridge. So right here we got, they're already making it clear. This is their plan, and they want to enact it as soon as possible. Your babies will be born transhuman, will be born chipped, will be born ready to hook up into the Matrix. Right? Check it out.
I just told you in a very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that, but have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the next 2 months. I have been assured by all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned, that by December we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise, as an ID.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Kenya is in serious trouble. Now, for you to accept this, that means you're going to be completely surveilled and controlled. Think about it. So they have targeted the new babies, of course, even the ordinary citizens, the grown-ups, the young ones, the teenagers, and even the elderly ones will receive this digital ID. But they will then create a new generation where they'll be completely under this digital ID and they have no choice.
Breaking news, the UK could now confiscate your child. This is shocking. In fact, it's chilling. It's all to do with the digital ID. I said you should resist the digital ID. This is communism at best. and the UK have just announced, and I shall quote, the UK announces plans to require all newborn babies to be issued with a digital ID. But it gets worse. Parents who refuse, i.e. your freedom, could face jail time and even confiscation of their child by the state. I don't even know what to say. This is 1984. This is worse than communism. I said that the digital ID was the start of the end of your freedom. And unless we all resist this, your freedom is gone. I recommend you share this. This is shocking. And I, for one, resist a digital ID. You will not confiscate my child.
You know, anyone paying attention, clearly we're not given a choice on any of this. This is super rich nerds that want to control everything that are forcing this upon us. And then they use their stupid language, stupid ideas to tell us how it was for the good of humankind. And it isn't. It's to control humankind. Right? Just want to make you aware of that. You know, my thoughts stay the same. Otherwise, don't need to keep repeating myself. That's where we're at. You know, and then I'll clear up some stuff about, I get pretty heated up on some of the political stuff, and I'm trying not to be political. I'm just trying to share the truth between us all to help, especially those younger than me, the younger generation. You know, I'm finding out it's more people my age and older, and just maybe in their mid-30s and up watching my channel for the most part, according to what they say anyways. But most of the people from my generation, my age or older, do pretty much understand what's going on in the world, and sometimes they just need somebody to nudge them a little bit to help them. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. But the real threat is those younger than us who don't even truly understand what's going on. They believe all the lies they've been raised in, just as we have, but they've been raised in even worse and more lies, right? They've been raised to be conditioned that it's okay to be controlled and give up your liberties, stuff like that, and give up your selfness, right? Your individualism, because we all got to be one in that system, right? But anyways, my point isn't to be, like, I'm talking about, I said my thoughts about the whole Maduro thing. That's because we're being lied to is my problem, right? We're being lied to. They lied to us about everything. And so my thing is, no matter which side you choose, I don't care, right? No matter how you feel about the whole thing, do not let them continue to lie to you. Understand this, if they've already lied to you about everything, then they're probably still lying to you, okay? Otherwise, Whiskey and I, we're doing our best. We got the new store released. We are working on new designs, but right now we got some released. And as always, we're not asking for, we accept donations. That's if you want to help keep the channel going. That's to help support the cost of the channel. But we're not otherwise asking for donations, even though we need it. We're not on here trying to be grifters. We're trying to be, making content and making music, trying to make stuff worth of value, right? So check out our store. We got it now where you could purchase digital downloads of the music, because until I get, other stuff going. But we got shirts and other merchandise. Go check it out. And I'm trying to keep stuff on the low end, cost-wise. If you compare it to what some of these other influencers or whoever is wanting to, artists selling their product, mine's showing cheaper. If you got any suggestions of what you would like to see on there, go ahead and throw those suggestions out to me. And because that will help support us, our channel, and our future plans to keep us going without being on here asking people for their money, hard-earned money, right? You should get something of value for it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. Whiskey and I appreciate you very much. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God is to bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.